everyone. Welcome to Will and Dean's Kitchen. Hope you're having a great afternoon out there today. We're going to make another video for our Building Flavors video section. And today's video will be corn puree. So you can use the corn puree when you grill fish, grilled steak, grilled chicken. You could use it with vegetables as well. So how we prepare this dish is we're going to boil off this corn. We got a bag of corn here. We got some half and half cream, a half a cup of that. We have some vegetable stock, and we have some shallots and garlic cloves here, and we also have some butter. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine these ingredients in a pot, in a saucepan, and we're going to boil it off and cook it down. And then once that's done, we're going to puree or put the corn in the food processor and blend it up really good. And then we're going to strain it through, and what's left will be the nice, silky, smooth corn puree. So we're going to most likely serve this with some grilled fish, but I'm going to show you how we get this done. And it's a great way to build flavors and add flavor to your dishes at home. So stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, so I put the corn in the pot. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add the butter, the shallots, and the garlic. It doesn't have to be chopped too fine because we're going to put this in the food processor anyway. We're going to add our half and half. Now you can use milk here as well instead of half and half. And we have our vegetable stock. I'm just going to pour some of that in here. And we're going to add that to this pot. And we're going to bring this up to a boil and let the corn cook till it gets nice and soft. I will season it with a little bit of salt and pepper after we puree it, and then get it ready to be presented with our plate. So I'm going to get this boiling, and we're off to making some corn puree. All right, so we have let our corn, our milk, and our vegetable stock cook down here. We put the shallots in there as well as the butter. And I did add a little bit of salt and pepper just to get it started, but we'll finish the seasoning once we get it blended up. So we got our blender here we're going to use. We're going to put this mix in the blender, blend it up, and then we're going to strain it through the strainer and bowl here. So once we strain it through, then we'll have our puree, and then we'll use it on our fish dish. So I'll show you how I get the rest of this done. So stay tuned. All right, so we got our blender set up here. So we're going to just pour our corn mixture right into the blender. All right, there we go. It's still hot, so you want to be careful here. And just going to give it a quick pulse. And that's what I want to be careful of. It's splashing up out of there on me. Okay, so I ran it through the blender there on high for about a minute or so, and you can see that we have a nice yellow, sort of like a smoothie, corn smoothie. But the next thing we're going to do is strain this out, so we'll have a very good puree. Okay, now we're just going to gently push this corn through the strainer, and that's going to remove all of the skin from the corn and any bits of corn that is not pretty much pureed or pulverized here. And let's take a look. See there in the bottom of the bowl, you can see it dripping down. That's going to be your end product there, the puree itself. right, so we pretty much got all of the liquid out. We're just left with pieces of the corn and the corn skin. So when you do a puree like this, always make sure you go underneath the strainer as well, because a lot of it gets caught on the bottom of the strainer, and you want to get that off as well. All right, everyone, this is our corn puree. It's got a nice texture to it, nice and smooth. So we're going to give it a quick taste. Oh, it tastes very good, very good. So we're going to wrap this up. We're going to get our fish going, and we're going to plate up our dish, and then it will be served. Okay, everybody, it's time to cook our fish. I got some salmon here. I got my pan on the stove top. So what we're going to do is going to get that heated up good. And the salmon is a fillet, and has a skin on. So my goal tonight is a crispy skin salmon fillet. So I want to get my pan hot. So I'm going to cook it skin side down first, get that skin nice and crispy. And as they say on the TV, I'm going to flip it and then kiss it, and then take it out the pan and get it ready to serve. So here we go. All right, so we let our salmon cook for 2 minutes on the other side. This is a pretty thick piece of fish. I don't like it exactly raw on the inside. A little pink flesh is not too bad. So we're gonna turn our stove top off and remove our salmon from the pan. And we're gonna keep the skin side up. Okay, everyone, we have plated up our dish. We have some crispy skinned salmon here. You can hear that crispy skin. We have some corn puree. We have a tomato, parsley, and shallot little salad here. And we garnished with some parsley and some lemon. So this is our dish for the evening. It's our building flavor dish. This actually, I'm going to taste this puree here. Oh, that's very good. I mean, you could thin that out and make it into a nice corn soup as well. That is really good. And actually, I surprised myself this time with this puree. It's so good. So I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to put all the ingredients in the comment section below. I hope you try this dish at home. So we have some crispy skinned salmon with corn puree. And let's just taste a piece of salmon here with the corn. Oh yeah, that is a 2 thumbs up, delicious right there. I wish I could invite you all over to dinner, but try this at home. You can enjoy this same meal in your own kitchen. That's what I like to do, show video recipes that you can actually make at home and enjoy with your friends and family. So thank you all for viewing. Hope you have a good day, and thank you. We'll see you next time.